welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Sunday night in Atlanta, and the Falcons, with lots of hopes in this 2026 season, begin the second quarter of the campaign as they welcome the Baltimore Ravens to Georgia for this Sunday nighter. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, twice the MVP, Greg, leads this Ravens team out Season 9, but Season 1 without John Harbaugh as his head coach. Now the first carry for King Henry. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Divine Diablo on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Walker. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 15.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Gives him a gain of 8. 2nd down, they need 2 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Jackson now. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Back to throw, Jackson. escaping to his left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
A 38-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Hey, Greg, the Falcons offense comes out led by Tua Tagovailoa, who came over to Atlanta after 6 seasons with the Dolphins.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Look at the numbers for Bijan in last week's game. 15 carries. He picked up 82 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Robinson. Now it's Tua. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Off play action, it's Tua. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Touchdown. Out is Polk to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he takes off, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll take off again, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. On the give, here's Henry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready for their second possession. So week 5 already of this NFL season will continue tonight in Atlanta as the Falcons will take on the Baltimore Ravens, the rare visit to Georgia for the Ravens. Then Monday night, Buffalo is at the Rams. Boy, have you seen the Rams already? 3 primetime games to get going. And you include Australia, really. The Rams have been on national TV in primetime 4 of the first 5 weeks once the game tomorrow night is done.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the... It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Pitts is the man in motion. A shotgun snap for Tua. Left side in the hands of London. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll send a man in motion left. Now Tua taps it forward, and he'll take it on in. Zachariah Branch! Touchdown Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
This one read well and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Falcons
So they're implementing a couple. And what that means is, on the back end, Mike, your two safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's third down and a few inches. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Folks' kick is good. And the Falcons will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Their own 45-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Going to go right back to Henry. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down, Ravens.
So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Tyler Luke
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dimes and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Here's Jackson. A pass. Pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. Now, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 6.
30-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. Back to throw is Tua. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That one taken in by London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Starts on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That's caught right side. It's London. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 6-yard line.
Tua going to hold on to this, and he will take it in himself. Tua Tagovailoa, touchdown Falcons.
Really good play call. You don't see zone read concepts, Mike, very often down near the red zone or down near the goal line because there's just a lot of bodies at the line. A lot of eyeballs if the quarterback does pull it that can rally to the tackle. But every once in a while, when you get the look you want and you have the right guy behind center, it is still a very, very effective play.
Ravens 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. He's going to have a Ravens first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And the Raven first down.
From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing Jackson. Moving to his left. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And the Ravens going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. Jackson now. Forced out left. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Tua Tagovailoa and this Falcons offense set for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Now they'll bring up 2nd and long. On the give, it's Robinson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. To the right, that's Pitts. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
They'll
try again. It's second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Down 24-17. A minute 6 to go. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback as they begin with first down. Now Henry. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Raven first down.
Jackson. That's caught by Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy.